Hello, ladies and gentlemen. This is Ben with Eretabe Gardens in Georgia, Zone 7. What a beautiful day. We're in fall season already. Things are changing. Today's video is on how have Breba figs formed. Now, there are some fig varieties that produce two crops, Breba and main crop. Now, normally, Breba is formed on the previous year wood, and the main crop is produced on the present year wood. But actually, when are Breba figs formed on the tree? I know some of us don't know, and that's why today this video is for you to know, so that you won't do mistakes that I did a few days ago. I did a big mistake. And the mistake was an oversight. So, let me show you what I'm talking about. Let me show you how Breba figs are formed on the tree. If you look at down here, you will see lots of leaves. That tells you that we're in fall season. Look at. This is where they are falling from. Look at. You see? Our house is surrounded by trees. In fact, we cut down some trees here. You see where that tire is? That tire is on top of a tree stump. You can see behind that white plastic right there where this is a big one that damaged our roof when they were cutting it because of carelessness. You can see a lot of trees on the ground there. We cut down so many trees all around. And that's why you see a lot of dry leaves. So we want all the dry leaves to fall first before we clean this place. But as I was walking around, I saw something that reminded me of what this video is all about. Breba fig. Now, this is Olympian fig. Olympian fig produces two crops, Breba and main crop. Now, let me show you. As small as this tree is, do you see the two bulbs? Two bulbs. One is for leaf and one is for fig. Breba figs are formed on the tree in fall. This is why I started with the history of fall on this garden, showing you guys that we're in fall season. This is the time Breba figs are formed. Hopefully you guys can see it well. Let me see if I can make it clearer. Okay. You can see It has 2 bumps there. All around, there are 2 bumps. One is for leaf and one is for fig. So let me see how many double bumps I have here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So on this tree, oh, look at one here. On this tree, look at another one here. I'm expecting a minimum of 6 Breba figs on this tree, as small as it is. Remember, I said Breba figs are formed on last year's wood, and the main crop is formed on the present year wood. So very soon this tree will become dormant, and once it becomes dormant, all the nutrients in this tree will go down into the root and be stored in the roots all through the winter. And the moment all of the nutrients start going down, all these leaves will fall. Now, because the sun is not hot as it used to be, now the figlet that's supposed to form here will not be formed. It will also go dormant. Now remember, I said one of the bumps is leaf. That is where next year wood will grow from. So by the time this tree goes dormant and comes back in spring, this wood here will become last year wood. And then the new growth from one of these bumps here will become next year's wood. So for now, both the figlet and the new growth will go dormant. They won't grow anymore. But once spring comes and temperature increases and the nutrients stored in the roots start coming back up, then you'll see new growth. You will see the new leaves growing, and then you will see figs growing at the same time. For those of you that have Breba, you will realize that every year you see the new growth and the new figlet growing at the same time. It is because both of them started at the same time, but they went dormant during the winter time. You see, they went dormant. So because of that, now that they're waking up, both the fig and the new growth will start growing together. In one of my videos, I made a video on how you can fertilize fig trees that have Breba and the fig trees that don't have Breba at the same time, because they will all wake up at the same time. Even fig trees that will not produce Breba, they will all wake up the same time. So here is one again. This is my second Olympian. Look at it. 2 bumps. One will be for the new growth and one will be for the fig. So on this tree, I'm expecting how many Breba? Let me see. 1. Here is 1, 2, 3, 4, at least 5 Breba that I'm expecting on this tree. I'm expecting 6 or 7 on that tree. Now, let me show you the mistake I made with some of my trees. Now, this is LSU Black. I don't know if LSU Scott Black produces Breba, because mine has not produced Breba before. But look at this LSU Scott Black. I don't know if you guys can see it. Can you see it? 2 bulbs. One is for fig and one is for new growth. I have them all over. Look at. Now, I made mistake with some of the bulbs. Before the first frost, I was just breaking off a lot of new figlets, because I knew that they will not grow onto maturity, to ripe before the first frost. But I made a big mistake. I forgot that some of my fig trees will produce Breba. And the reason why I forgot was because this year I didn't have any Breba this year, because of the cold of last year killed all of my trees. And by the time they woke up, it was very late. It was in April. And it was late to have Breba because they were new growth. And remember, Breba is on last year's wood. And all of the last year wood, they all died. So I didn't have Breba this year. And because of that, I forgot. And I started breaking. If you look at this one here, I broke off the figlet that was there, and that was going to be Breba for next year. So I made some mistakes. So I don't want you to make that mistake of breaking off figlet on your fig tree, because if that variety will produce Breba, then you will lose all of your Brebas. You won't have Breba for next year. Now, I want you to look at this. Can you see? I don't know if you can see 2 bulbs there. 2 bulbs. Oh, I just removed the leaves. The leaf. Look at that. I don't know if you can see it, but there are 2 bumps there. I don't know why is my camera behaving like this. See, 2 bumps there. Look at that. Now it's clear. You can see the 2 bumps. Okay, so now this is my lemon tree. It has 2 bumps all over, 2 bumps, which means I'm going to have Breba on this tree. But I also made some mistake. I broke off the figlet here that will have been Breba for next year. I broke it off. I forgot, all because I did not have Breba this year. So I was just breaking off you see that? That is 2 bumps there. So one is for fig and one is for the new growth for next year main crop. So if you have fig trees, now you can just cut, see, like this. Now I can cut cuttings from this tree, because if I cut cuttings from this tree, that is the end. I won't have no Breba next year. And Breba is a plus, is extra, you know. That's the first set of figs you will have for the year. So, before you prune your fig trees, remember if that variety will produce Breba or not. You see, look at it. It is full of double bumps. I'm glad that I didn't mess up with these ones here. So I'm going to have some Brebas. You see that? Double bump. Double bump. All around. Double bump. Look at that. So I'm going to have Breba here. And I'm going to have Breba here also. So, by the time all these leaves will fall, the two bumps will also go dormant. And then come spring, the new growth and the new fig will be growing at the same time. So, this is how Breba figs are formed. They are formed in fall. And then they go dormant. And then spring back again in spring and continue. So, that's why if you have fig trees that will produce Breba, you must know how to prune them. If not, you will not have Breba the following year. So I want to thank you for watching this video. Please like this video. And if you have not subscribed to my channel, please subscribe to my channel. Click on the notification bell so every time I upload new video, you will be notified. Thank you so much, and I will see you again in my next video. God bless you. Real good. Bye.